Alright fam, things have now just got way more intense. Reputable sources of Genshin have dropped a speculated whole roadmap from version 6.0 to 6.3, and the upcoming characters, they're about to shake up the entire roster. So let's start with what's buzzing right now. Version 6.0. The moment Natlan ends, we're headed straight into Not Cry territory. First up, the Electro Male, a possible 5-star who might be from the LightKeepers faction. Now the reputable sources does quote that they showed us LightKeepers faction at the very beginning, so that's the logic. Now regarding this Electro 5-star, he's possibly built around Electro Charge reaction and is labeled a carry, which already hints at high-paced, reaction-based gameplay. Maybe something like Sino but with Electro Charge bursts and AoE chain triggers like Kuki Shinobu's Q. Now get ready to hear this. After him, then comes the Geo female. Yep, we're finally getting a Geo Waifu again. And she might not just be an eye candy. Now, the logic of her faction is, since we're getting a LightKeepers character as a male, she might be from the Frostmoon Scions faction. And to be honest, if the Frostmoon Scions faction has ice, then it's probably a crystalline based carry reaction, which actually suits a Geo character. And this means she could be the one to finally make Crystallize relevant again, stacking shields, breaking formation, and providing team-wide value while still doing heavy damage. Now, these are very initial rumors, but I think Geo element might be a key in the Not Cry region because according to various sources, the region Not Cry might have a primary element as Hydro, like most of the stuff would be Hydro based. So yeah, it overall does make some sense. And we're not done. That's just 6.0. 6.1 according to DK2 Guangyan. My bad, the name's really confusing. It might bring in a Pyro female character and she's not generic. According to them, she's a Pyro Escoffier. Yeah, like our master chef. But she's not here to cook or freeze your food. She's about to cook your enemies alive. Damn, that was a bad joke, I guess. Anyways, if you think about this character, think refined burst damage and possibly, who knows, unique pyro scaling. With the way the sources talk about her, this Pyro Escoffier might be another Hu Tao tier unit. And as I said earlier, if Not Cry has a primary element Hydro, then vaporize reactions, crystallize reactions, and freeze reactions might pop it up. So 6.2 takes us deeper into the fire, and ladies and gentlemen, we might get a Pyro Male. To be more specific, a vaporized sort of carry. And with this, I think there are more speculations which are making it clear that the classic vape meta might be returning, and Hoyoverse might be making sure to capitalize on it. Now this 5-star dude could be someone like a 5-star Yanfei or Yoimiya on steroids, constant pyro output with optimized Hydro synergy. Now talking about the Archon, I have said this many times guys, I don't think there's an Archon in this region. The way they tease the Welkin sisters, I'm pretty sure we're probably getting a goddess, like a literal Welkin goddess. Because remember guys, there were 3 sisters, 2 of which, according to speculations, lores, and all the manga stuff, might have been succumbed in the Abyss War. So only one remains, and that might be stabilizing Not Cry. This is what my personal opinion says about it. And in Natlan, the way they released Pyro Archon in 5.3 rather than 5.2, which, mind you, was the signature patch of Hoyoverse releasing an Archon, it's pretty much changed the rules. And so now we're expecting the Moon Goddess to release in 6.3. Now, what about Columbina? Well, there have been major sources talking about Columbina's arrival in 6.2, but the topmost reputable sources have avoided commenting on this as of now, and so I'm not adding her name in this video, but hey, if they confirm some things, I'll definitely add it. Now, what might be the nature of this goddess character? Well, some say she might act as the main push and a top meta character, and that's huge because usually when sources say something like this, we're looking at a Kokomi or Yalan level impact, but with power creep. She might be built to anchor Bloom or Hyper Bloom comps, or maybe a brand new mechanic entirely. Who knows? Now, in the the second half of 6.3, we may be getting an Anemo female. Damn, I guess for the first time, Hoyoverse is balancing male and female characters if this is actually the thing. Now, talking about this female, she might be specifically a Swirl Bloom team specialist. Now, this does sound like a new direction, mixing Anemo with Dendro reactions. So if she synergizes with characters like Nahida or Kirara, this could be game changing. And although Genshin has specified that there won't be any new elements, they do love introducing a new broken reaction every cycle. Now finally, here's the thing. So this is the total vague roadmap I would say we have for now. Now I'll be very honest, the entire 6.0 to 6.3 roadmap is too clean to ignore. Although there might be mistakes, this is sort of a rough idea we're looking at. And on top of this, we already know from my previous video about Columbina's growing power, the LightKeepers lore, and Mare Javari's possible build-up in the future. So what does it tell us? Well, there will be a hell of a lot of characters in the future, so it's better if you save and not spend like crazy, especially on the rerun units. This is a personal advice, by the way, because with new factions like the Frostmoon Scions, LightKeepers, Pirates, Outlaws, Genshin is no longer just doing Archons and regions. They're literally building a memorable legacy. So what does this mean for you as a player? As I already said, start planning your Primogems now. If you're someone who pulls based on power or meta, 6.3 might be your target. If you're tired of no good Geo units, 6.0 may be your target. Also, this is a good time to clean out your inventory, stock on fragile resin, and start double checking your weapon stash. Because with this many high tier kits coming, there's no way one build will fit all. We'll also likely see a ton of new weapon banners, artifact domains, and region specific passives. So whatever you do, don't go all in on Natlan unless you're ready to skip the future metas. So let me know in the comments, who are you most hyped for? Or you don't care about anything and now just care about Skirk and Columbina? Just let me know. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with your Genshin squad. And let's get to 25k ASAP. I mean, we're diving straight into Not Cry next, and I promise it's gonna be wild. I'm Picky Choco, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay picky, and may your 50/50s be forever blessed.